Hello from San Francisco. Today's case is... What is it, Grandma? Well, let's go see it. My cousin in Japan said there is a 1200-year-old wisteria in Japan. So it's a symbol of longevity, magical power, and the life itself. A lot of people admire wisteria in different ways. Some people eat it, some people really appreciate the flowers and fragrance. Some people think those vines are coiling up each other too hard, so it's like a human relationship. It's choking each other. But mostly people think positive things about wisteria when we see one. Grandma, this one is S-type. Yes, it is. You found the first Japanese wisteria in my vicinity. Really? Yes, I walked around here for a long time, hunting to see if any Japanese wisteria around. Could not find any so far. All beautiful blossoms are Chinese wisteria. Oh, did you check which way the vines are coiling? Are they Z-type, the counterclockwise vines? Yes. What else is different among those two? Chinese wisteria is much more tough, robust, and grows strongly. Leaves seems to be more dense and dark. Flowers seems to be as a group of set of tiny flowers. You see those more dense as well. Show more energy. Even the way it dangles, it seems more decisive. Oh, this is the first I hear. Flowers dangle decisively. What's the opposite? Oh, Grandma said it, not really thinking clearly, but, well, more fragile, elegant, look more vulnerable. Leaves that way as well. It's really probably not a scientific observation. That's when you see it both in comparison. What about fragrance? Is Chinese wisteria stronger? I don't know. Fragrance of Japanese wisteria is so nice. They say intoxicating. What does it mean? It is like you get drunk of alcohol or feel drunk. In Japan, Oni does not like wisteria because of the smell, as well as flowers, leaves, and vines are poisonous. But flowers can be made into jam or deep fried as tempura, and some people eat them. A little bit of seeds steeped is medicine for constipation. Both Chinese and Japanese wisteria? Maybe. Grandma actually had not eaten any of those things, so I can't tell you for sure. Okay. Those handedness. Does it like people's handedness? No. Plants tip of vines. Their way to cut up from right to left or the other way is fixed to the species. For case of people, a lot of genes are involved, and it's quite a complicated system, I was told. But this wisteria's case is simple. It's called helicity, or the mechanism itself is called chirality, which is basically the genetic control of the status. It does not sound simple, Grandma. Sorry, but it is simple actually. Long time ago, there was only one continent on Earth. Everywhere else was water. This continent, you remember, was called Gondwana land. About 150 million years ago, this land started to be split into several different continents. Until then, wisteria lived as the wild type. Wild? Yes, the original form. Their tip of the vine goes up straight, but after the land is split, the weather changed and all. The mutation occurred to survive the new environment. Wisteria then survived the northern part of Asian area. Equivalent of current countries are China, Korea, and Japan. In Chinese wisteria way, the Z-type vines survived strongly. But in Japan, at one point, the S-type wisteria was found by people, and cared for the fragrance and flowers to be admired. So, Z-type wisteria have been left at the mountainous area along with other shrubs and trees, but S-type wisteria were really nurtured and cared, admired as the wisteria in Japan. That's how Japanese wisteria is different from Chinese wisteria. Very interesting. I am left-handed and minority in number. You promise you have to grow a tough girl. I promise, Grandma. Good girl. And? Time to go? Yes, let's go home. Goodbye, Chinese and Japanese wisteria.